the ground. It's Edwards. Looking for room at the 25. There he goes. The 40. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. He got a step and just dusted the field. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that.
Number 37, set to advance on the football.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He's got great speed. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line, and solid work by the return team on that one. Changing the routes with his receivers. The give to the lone running back. He's past the sticks. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. To the house. Touchdown, Utah. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Edwards. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. This is a designed run. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through.
Shakes a man, and he might take off. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Straight ahead, it's Edwards. Hard running there. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Delayed handoff. It's Owens. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On third down, he drops to throw. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
Well, this defense received a lot of well-earned accolades after registering 4 sacks last week. They've put everybody on notice, and they're doing it again here early, already registering a sack in this one.
He wants to go deep. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Quarterback changing the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. He's past the marker. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. And the Utes racing to the line in a hurry-up. Wants to throw one first. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Touchdown, Utes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to add another. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Runs through the tackle. Breaks into the open. The 50. He's at the 40. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
I'll tell you, it's nice as a play caller when you know you don't have to call the perfect play. Even if it's not blocked properly, you know you've got guys like him who can make people miss.
And this whole offense gets energy from this guy because they love him, because he does that. He does the dirty work. Even if it's not blocked great, he'll make people miss, and he'll make huge plays for this offense.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Second and long here. Gives it. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on fourth. Got out of trouble and throws. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, breaks free, and he might be gone.
Yeah, this game, that's some fucking bullshit. That is some bullshit. That nigga just hit me. That?
Touchdown, Utah.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like
Nah, that nigga just hit me with some bullshit play right now.
The ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say.
Deuce ain't keep going too, Vic Gavins.
Dangerous weapon out of the backfield.
No, Gab. Nah, I'm playing college. You know, I'm in my second year. This fucking freshman, bro. Nigga ain't keep fucking going.
Lining up for the PAT.
And that was some
extra
bullshit.
Point, the score is now 21-14. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback keep. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He was doing everything he could. Got away from one guy, but not that next one, and he came up short.
Yeah, he needed a few more.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Oh, he's got some space. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that you're now gifting your opponent points.
And he's in. Touchdown, Utes. His third touchdown of this game and his third on the season. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. Doing some serious work on the ground, out of bounds at the 35 after that big run.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Running inside. It's Owens. Enough to move the chains. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. A&M comes back out with another first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. He'll take a shot. Good job just to get rid of that one.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Running a read option to the left. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Utes moving quickly to the line.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Runs. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Utes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. They'll move the tight end. Takes a handoff. It's Brady. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. Turning it on. the first down.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Finding some room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Fires quickly. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Drops back on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He'll try to do it himself. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 2nd down to the air. Looking for the score. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 3 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Gators with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
First down, he'll keep it.
This will push them to 2-0 on the season.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Utes in the hurry-up.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Motion from the wide receiver, making the adjustment. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Turns into the pile. And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, 3rd downs, get him the football. Shoot, 1st downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Way off target there.
All right, that's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this. We're going to get this first down. I have a play, but sometimes you just got to know, man, at this point, I'm out here on the perimeter. It's just me and these defenders one-on-one. I've got to trust in my speed and my athleticism to go make this work.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man on the right. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Look out! Trying to buy time. Fires on the move. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Better starting field position for this offense. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Powers through the defender.
Oh, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run him again. Runs through a tackle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback would keep it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Caught! He gets it in! Touchdown, Aggies!
And this RB's been a weapon, man. How much fun is it to have a guy that can run in a touchdown, can catch 2? You can deploy him anywhere on the field. He's dangerous, and this defense, they better get locked in, man. Wherever he's at, whether he's catching it, running it, all eyes need to be on him.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Under pressure. Still on his feet at the 25. Still on his feet. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the first.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. He's changing the play. Hits inside. It's Parker.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Makes the catch. It's Parker fighting off the defender. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the youth headed quickly to the line. Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to Parker. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose, it'll be 3rd down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. He'll pull it down. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in. Pounding his way in for a score. Touchdown, Utah!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
Number 17, set to kick it off.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Sells the run, wants to pass. Left side, it's Warren. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. From the gun, it's Edwards. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. They want to run this quarterback. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Now they're going to throw it. Had to get rid of it quickly.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he gets it away.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Second down, going to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Bray. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Utes come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Well, remember, the defense allowed a rushing touchdown to this quarterback on the last drive, so a nice job making some adjustments on the sideline. They look like they've got a little bit of a better plan for him, and more people are more aware of when he's going to keep the football. That time, they don't just get a sack, but they generate a massive loss.
How about this? A fake. Oh, he dropped it, and that one will drive you crazy. You spend all of that time setting it up, it works, and he just flat dropped it. Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's out of bounds after a short gain, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now.
Oh!
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. They'll bring him down at the 14-yard line, and that return of the interception has this offense with spectacular field position. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Making the adjustment on the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Extending the play. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. They tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Quarterback keeps it. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Stepping to the right. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. That's where they'll mark him down, but one play there to pick up a first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Nowhere to go.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Give to the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield.
Well, what the fuck did he just do?
He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout is
Come on, bro. Let's get out of this game.
2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just
I don't know how we lost that
consistent,
game.
you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm